Hey everyone, welcome back to another FlossTube. I am Angela and I am a fairly new cross stitcher. Pretty much the only thing I stitch on right now is Ada, and probably the only thing I will is Ada. Although I am trying to make the jump from 14 to 16. Okay, so just because my eyes are so bad. But maybe, maybe I'll get better. So I actually made notes, which is, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. But first we're gonna start off with a funny story, okay? And it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since like 5 for some strange reason on Saturday morning. But okay, so I'm sitting in front of a window because I thought it would make me look better, but it really doesn't. So that's why it's so bright. If I back up like that, it's probably because I don't like seeing my face so close to the camera. Okay, so funny story. We're all stuck here at home. It's me, and right now it's just my husband and my son. He's in college, and so my husband is doing his work in the basement because he's still having to work, but from home. But he's on calls all day and, doing his stuff down there. So I don't want to bother him. And then my son is upstairs, and there's our office area. It's usually where I do some of my crafting, but he's taken over that. And that is where he has his classes. And a lot of them, well, all of them are online. And some of them he can just watch, and some of them he has to he's in groups where they have to anyway, I had to be quiet. And I'm sure that's just something that I'm used to being here by myself, and so this is hard for me to get used to as well. So, and the stuff that he is, I'm gonna say something about this online learning. I don't know about high school, but he says it's harder. If I ever had any question about him studying when he was in school or at college away, now I know that he does. He studied so much this week, and he says it's actually harder. So, I mean, it's harder doing it online for him. He's in engineering school though. So, I mean, I listened to one of his classes. I was downstairs cross stitching, and I was like, what are they talking about? It was like a foreign language to me. It's like all kind of math. Ugh. Anyway, so I had to be really quiet. So it was a pretty day, and I wanted to work out. So, and I don't work out. I saw a video on one of my friends who is really big into working out, put up a video on Facebook, and it was a class that she was about to start that was pretty much the entire class is working out your bottom. And so I was like, hey, why not? It's a free class and it's a nice day, so I'm gonna go out around my pool and do it. So my husband does CrossFit, so he had already been out there and put a mat out, and so I was like, it's already out there, so I just need to go out there. And it's a pretty private area. No one can really see me. Well, there could be people who saw me and were laughing the entire time. So it was a lot of lunges and side lunges, and it was just awful, really. And I was supposed to do 4 sets, each exercise. I want to say there was 6 or 7 or maybe 8 different exercises. I was supposed to do 12 to 15 reps of those and 4 rounds. I only got through 2 rounds. So I did the first 2 exercises. I modified them very much, and then we get to this next exercise, and she it was called a reverse frog or something, and she got in a chair, she hugged the chair, the seat of the chair, and wrapped her arms around it, and then lifted her lower half. She weighs a lot less than me, by the way. Okay, she lifted her lower half and just pulsed her legs kind of like a frog, like if you're a frog, doing like a breaststroke or something in the pool. I don't know what she was doing. So somehow she was working out the butt. And I was like, okay, well, where can I do that? So I'm looking around, and we have a wrought iron table that's by the pool with swivel chairs, or these chairs that swivel. You know where I'm going with this, right? So yeah, I decided, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna try one of that. I'm gonna try it in that chair. So I did try it, and I tipped the entire chair over. I tipped it over, and it was, I couldn't even lift, I was holding on to the chair, and I couldn't even lift my bottom section off the ground. And then when I tried, I tipped the chair over. So it was, I mean, it was a lot more funny in person, but anyway. And then like, when I finished the workout, and the last workouts that I was doing were, it was like you sit on the ground and kind of like, it was kind of like a bridge thing, and it looks like you're just kind of like lifting up your bottom half, and just, you can tell, and you like do your legs open and shut. I don't know what it's called, but it doesn't like really look good. And so I had to do 50 of those. Well, that was the last exercise, and I was laying there. I got up and went inside, and here comes the guy who comes to clean our pool. And I was like, how long has he been out there? Has he been waiting for me to finish? Because he literally walked out there like 15 seconds after I finished. So I think he was waiting for me to finish my exercises, and I think he saw what I was doing. So yeah, way to go. But that's my funny story for the day. I thought I'd start off with something kind of funny, because it's not such funny times, and I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so sick of the news, and I just, you know, I think we can kind of find some, I just hope that everybody can find something funny during their day, because it makes you smile, and smiling makes you feel better. And I hope someone can find something funny during their day like that. Okay, let's go on to the cross stitch. So I have one finish, and I'll put my notes down here, and I'm gonna have to sort through all my stuff. I'm not organized. I'm going to get down here, hold on. I'm kind of organized, but I'm not super organized. Okay. So, this is this is what I'm working on, my one little finish here. And it's really kind of a finish. It's like a partial finish. But this bag, isn't that so pretty? This is from the Crafter Emporium. And then that's what it looks like. And it has like little, I may have shown this already, but this is the bag that I'm keeping this in. And this is actually this is from the Be Well and Stitch movement here. Okay, so this was a free pattern from one of the, gosh, I can't even remember who it was from. Y'all probably will know when I say it, but can you see it? Okay, so because I did it on Ada, I couldn't do the little stitches for the Pray and Hope, so I just eyeballed it and made them, just did it. I didn't care. I was like, it's not, you know, I'll do the best I can. But yeah, so I finished this section. Now this is on a big piece. I'm not really sure how big of a piece this is. It's 14 count Ada, and this is hand dyed from Fortnite Fabrics. This is part of their fabric of the month, and it's called Daffodil. So it's like a yellow and orange. It's beautiful, and it looks like the sunshine. I think I've showed this to you before, but I did finish that. And then in this part where I did 2020, I did it in silk. I've never tried anything, and I got some the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna try to stitch it, and I loved it. So now I'm addicted to like silk thread, but it's cute, right? So my plan is I went through and I saved a ton of the free patterns, and I'm stitching them as many as I can on here, because it's a pretty big piece of fabric. I don't know how big it is. I don't know if this is like just a fat quarter. I don't know. I'm still new. I don't know what sizes. So I'm gonna try to stitch as many of the patterns on there as I can. But I was so proud to finish that one little part, which is gonna be like at the top. And then all the other ones are gonna kind of be down below it. I thought it looked kind of like a header. I don't know what I'll do with this, and I have all the patterns saved in my Dropbox, so I can do them anytime I want to. And it will be a good reminder. I figured it'll be a good reminder even after all this stuff will pass, because it's gonna pass. I'm trying to stay positive, and it is. I don't know when, but it will. But all of these are things that we can use. All of these little sayings like be well, and the next one I'm doing is, what's the next one? Wash Your Hands by Needle Made Designs. Wash Your Hands by Needle Made Designs. I think I'm gonna do that one next. But I don't know, they're just, some of them are, and one of them says like eat all the things. I mean, they're things that could really apply anytime. But if I'm like feeling like, oh, you know, like later on, I'm gonna get this out and try to start stitching on it to remind me like, hey, this is not that bad compared to this. I mean, this time, you know, just to kind of remind me, because I think later on down the road, we're gonna be a lot more appreciative of things. So that is my one finish. That's it. And I actually finished this, and I'll talk about this for a second, while I was attending a Zoom meetup. This was a meetup. Some of the gals, I'm in their Facebook group, I can't remember, from the Pacific Northwest, I believe. They're all really nice, and they usually go to Acorns and Threads, I believe the name of the Elenis is, has a meetup like the first Monday of the month. Well, they had a Zoom meeting instead, and they invited anyone who wanted to come, and I think there was like 27 people who were in there, and I was just like, hi. And then I forgot to, when I signed in, I forgot to put my name on there, and so then no one really knew me, and so like it just said iPad under there, so I was like, I'm iPad, because no one knew my name. So I talked a little bit, but mostly I just listened, which to me was fine, because I wanted to finish this, because I knew I probably could in a couple hours that I was in there, well, hour and a half. But everyone, it was just really neat. I mean, sometimes there'd be like little sections where nobody was even talking, everybody was just stitching, and then someone else would start. It was like, I guess, what going to a retreat would be like, because I've never been on one of those before. So I really liked it, and I liked seeing everybody's faces, and I tried to like look at the names, and I hope they do it again, because I'm gonna go again. And I don't know, I just miss being around people, so it was really nice to be able to do that. And so thank you, ladies from that Zoom meeting who hosted it, and I hope I get to do it again. All right, moving on to what I'm working on. These are my current works in progress that I have already been working on. Let me get, okay. This one is one that I'm doing for my son, and this is, by the way, I think I showed this last time. I'm gonna show it to you. Well, I'll take this out because it's not as pretty with it in there. This is my first ever Rika bag from the House of Stitch and Stash. Isn't it beautiful? This is gorgeous. And I mean, I cannot think of another project that is worthy of this bag than my Napoleon Dynamite sampler. The one that I'm working on for my son. Now it is in this thing. I'm just gonna take it off. Yeah, every time he comes downstairs, he's like, why are you not working on my Napoleon Dynamite work. And I'm like, because I'm doing other things that I have to do. But this is so far what we've finished. And I'm working down here on this pair. It's supposed to be like a pair of like American, like patriotic shorts. And it says something, I can't remember what it says. Forget about it, I think is what it says. These are all references to the movie. He's so excited about this. He has worked on this himself. I'm pretty sure I said this before, but he stitched the shirt, the pants, most of the chapstick, and he did all of this Loch Ness Monster or whatever it's called, or Underwater Ally. He's done a good job, and you know, me too. So I'm gonna have to start on that after I finish this next one. Oh, and what I'm working on are the threads that I'm using for this are sulky threads. I have like 2 of their collections, and I'm just pulling the colors and just going, trying to match what's on the pattern. The pattern is from Lindy Stitches. Love it, and so does he, so that makes me happy. And so does this bag. I had to stalk her Instagram to get it. Basically, I was a stalker for 2 days. That's okay, got a bag. Okay, then the next thing that I am, or have been working on, and I have another bag. I love bags. I've been getting a lot of bags, and I need a lot of bags. And you know, for some reason, I like to keep the tags on. This is Garon Toten bag. I guess it's the April bag. It is so cute. Look at that. Cute bunnies. And then I keep the tag on. And then inside is, oh, it's so sweet. I love it, I love it. And of course, this is not the bag that I was supposed to, but I love this bag, but this is not the project that I was supposed to show you. I'll show that next. This is another of the Easter bags. I got this one in a sale. I think he's having a sale today. I might have to go. Okay, so this one is also Easter eggs lined in bunnies inside. And this is a like 12 by 13, I think. And the other one was a 12 by 18. So this is my more chocolate bunnies. And I'm down to, I'm not gonna take it out because I'm gonna work on this as soon as I finish this video. And it's in a perfect place for me. So I'm now working on this part. I'll show you the picture. This came with, I think I bought the set of the sulky threads to go with it, but that's what it's supposed to look like. So I'm like, you know, on this section right here. And I don't know if you can see because, well, the sun's behind the clouds, but the bunnies, I changed it up and I used one of the blended flosses in my sulky collection box, whatever, I don't even know what it's called, to make it kind of look like different colors of brown. It looks like different colors of brown. And I thought that looked pretty cool. Can you tell? Like lighter, dark, kind of like it's melting or something. I liked it, so I changed it up. Yay me! But I've really enjoyed working on this now. I got this a long time ago. Hello, son. And, nice. And I got the called linen, and I hated working on it. It was not fun. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't see, the count was too small. It was frustrating. I ended up, this is not gonna work. I ended up having to, I just frogged it, and I just threw it away. I was so irritated and I put it away. And I was like, you know what? There's nothing that says that I can't do this on 14 count 8 up. I don't even know what stitching what count it calls for, but I'm doing it, and I like it. So there's that. Okay. Now, new starts. So there's the ones that I had started. We'll go back to this one. bag. Now I already showed you this bag. I just got it and it's beautiful. And I've got a tiny little project in here, but this is a new start. It is from Cloud Factory and it's the, it's a piece of fabric that I had. It's a Biscornu and it's the We're All Mad Here from Alice in Wonderland. And yeah, so what I'm doing is I've just got the pattern, downloaded it, and I just pulled threads from my DMC stash or whatever thread I happen to have around that looked like it matched. Oh my, okay, I just pulled half of them out. But yeah, and I just kind of matched them up and then stuck them on this thing, and I like doing that. It's fun to me. Just trying to find the closest color, choosing the ones I like. So those are the colors I'm using for that. And I have my, I don't know if I've ever showed this to you, but I ordered this last year. It's, what do they call it? A Bitsy Bob? A Bitsy something? It's cute, but it's like from That's So Kelly, and it keeps your thread bits. I had all this black left in there, stuck in there for some project, I don't know. And then there's an extra one. And you just fold it up, and there's a pocket where you can put stuff, and then there's a magnet in here that you can put your needle on. I actually have a needle in there. So I think I like this. I can't remember the name of the pattern. It was something close to my name. I think it might have been Angela or Angelique or something. Okay, so that is a new start since I made my last video. The Biscornu, because I really liked the other one. I showed it to you in the last video. I love it, and I was so like happy that I did it, and it was so like rewarding to make it and like put it together. The sewing part was a little frustrating because I kept messing up on it, but the putting it together, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. I am not a sewer. Now I can say I am. Okay, another one I started is hold on, I'm gonna see if this will work. Maybe. Okay, is in this bag right here. It's a Christmas bag from Dark Side Bags. The Night Before Christmas pattern. And it's just lined in red. It's cute. And this is done on a fabric that I ordered from, I don't know where I ordered this, somewhere off eBay. It says this is Weigart, the needlework fabric. It's 18 count opalescent, and they're calling it Yuletide. I've had this piece for a long time and I never knew what to put on it, but I have started, and I'm doing, and that's all I've gotten is some letters. This whole thing is just gonna be letters. And it is from Ardith Designs, and she put out a pattern, I think it's called Compassion, but it says sending out love, kindness, and compassion with every stitch. So I thought, that'll be perfect for that. I don't know what I'll do with it. I might just set it out somewhere. But I'm doing this in black sulky. I hope it looks okay. But yeah, so that one, there's that one that I started on just to start it. And this last one is another start. And this is like a stitch along, but this is a stitch along, and I've only done 3 parts, And it's like from The Office, themed from The Office, that show. You can watch it on Netflix. But this is I'm doing this for my son. The first part that I did, there's like a header, and I'm not gonna show it to you because it has a bad word in it. But this says, it's on this fabric. I didn't know how good it was gonna look on this fabric, and I'm still kind of, I don't know, iffy. This is a fabric that I got from Fortnite Fabrics in an auction. But I don't know, I like it, it's different. But this says World's Best Boss, and then I Feel God, and this Chili's Tonight, and all of these are like show references. It actually lets, that the header is this, and then it says something else, okay. Okay, so I'm doing this for my son who got married in November to hang in his office because he has a home office. And he loves The Office. This could get shoved in a drawer face down for years, and like someone will find it at the Goodwill in 50 years. I don't know if he'll do it, but it's fun to make something for somebody. But this is a bag from the Dark Side Bags, and it's mermaids. And then the inside is kind of like scales with like sparkles. It's cute. She had a sale, and I got this one like so cheap too. It's pretty well made. So that's from Dark Side Bags. Okay. So I have a lot, don't I? So now we'll get to my plans. Okay. Well, my plans are to finish the bunny before Easter. The bunny, or more chocolate bunnies before Easter. So I'm gonna finish it because I'm really close. I can feel it. Then I have signed up for a stitch along with the Frosted Pumpkin, and it's Chinese Zodiac. And I did get some fabric because they finally got it in. So the fabric that it's supposed to be on is this from sand color from Picture This Plus. I don't even know if you can see it because of the sun and the glare, but I think I am gonna do it on the called fabric because I got it. It's so soft for being Aida. This is 14 count Aida. And then I got the called for, I just went on 123 Stitch and ordered what I was supposed to before I got the fabric, and that's how they got the fabric back in, and so I ordered it. So it has some gold something in there, some different things. I really don't know what to expect with this, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna start that. I think it's the middle of April is when it starts. And then just work on Napoleon Dynamite some, and some of these other ones I've started just working on them. I've got some new patterns, which I don't know when I'm gonna start those, but I'll show you what I got. Stash, that's what this is. Okay, the first thing, since it's right here, I ordered some dinky dye threads from Mislaid Pages, her Etsy group, because I've never tried the silks before. And so I wanted to. And one of them I took apart. They're so cute. They're so pretty when you get them in their packaging, but I'll just show you what I got. She's having like a month, it's like a floss of the month where she offers 4 of their flosses she's gonna go through like their whole catalog, but she's like 4 a month. And so March's were these 4, and it's this one, which is called Antique Mauve. They're so soft and shiny. This one is called Acacia, A-C-A-C-I-A. I don't really know how you pronounce that. And then this one's beautiful. It's like, reminds me of sherbet. It's called Airly, I am probably butchering. You can't get the beauty of this because of the sun. Oh, there. Go behind the clouds so you can see it. So pretty. And then I undid one to use it in that first thing I showed you, the Be Well and Stitch finish that I had. And this is called Amethyst. And it's really pretty, but I wish I could figure out how to keep them looking pretty, because once I take them apart, is there a trick to that? Is there a trick to keep them, to get thread out but keep it looking like this? If so, let me know, or am I just doomed? I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? It's so soft and a little shiny. I mean, you know, compared to what I'm used to, but I do like it. So I did order her April pack, which is on its way to me now. So that's one new thing that I got. Okay. And then I've got some other projects to show you. These are all, I think, from like, well, no, not all of them. I ordered this pattern. I don't really know why, because I'm probably never, ever gonna do it. I didn't order the threads or the beads or anything. I don't even know what it's called. The Baker's Wife by Nora Corbett. Mirabilia. You're like, oh my gosh, you didn't even know what Mirabilia is. You're right, I don't really. Mira. I thought it was cool looking, but I don't think I can do it. It has beads on it, or I didn't order any of the beads or any of the floss or anything that goes with this. I might have some of it though. It calls for DMC floss, DMC blends, Caron something, Krynic, and Mill Hill beads. That's something new that I got. And then the next are from Market that I ordered once they were released by different people. So this one is from the Tiny Modernist, who I love stitching from the Tiny Modernist. And this is the unicorn tapestry, and I have the threads inside that I ordered to go with it. And I don't know when I'll start that one. I have no idea. And then I did get the Mary Needleworker. Is that what it's called? Mary Needleworker from Lindy Stitches. This one, and I actually, I ordered the threads, I thought. Turns out, and then I got them, I was like, wait a second. I ordered them for the night colorway. I decided I was gonna do the night colorway just to be different. And I thought I decided on a fabric to do it on, but I've decided, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a while before I even get to this anyway, but I thought it was really cute. And I thought all the threads, but I only ordered the Weeks Dye Works ones. I didn't order any of the DMC that it calls for. So I'm putting this one aside for now. And then I also got, this is from Acorns and Threads, because I sent them a message. They got me that one, and then they got me the pin cushion kit for Strutting Tom. And it has the pins. Well, it would be good if I held it the right way. It has the pins. It comes with the pins, and I guess there's fabric. I haven't even opened this. So, yeah, it'll be a while before I start on this one too. That's another I don't think I can, it comes with the fabric. 32 count, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. No, does it come with the fabric? Let me open it up. I'm gonna see what's actually in this kit. The pins. Oh. You know, this is just me, but I did not know. It comes with all the finishing stuff. And I mean, there's a bunch of stuff in here. There is a bunch of stuff in here. I am not gonna do this. I'm sorry. I just really didn't know what I was getting into, but I probably will never, that to me is too, first of all, I can't even stitch on linen, okay? Let me try to put this back in. I can't do this. Well, shoot. I'll do it. I'll do this later on. Put it in. So with that being said, yeah. If you, this is gonna be my first giveaway, I believe. Didn't think I was gonna have a giveaway until the second, but I am. If you want Strutting Tom, then say Strutting Tom. Or just, you know what, or just say, no, just say Turkey Kit. And I actually might include a video that would be very fitting that I made last night of my husband at the end of this. But yeah, say Turkey somewhere in your comment, and don't say giveaway, but say Turkey, and I will send this to you because I will not do it. I can't work on that fabric. I'm not gonna, that's too much stuff for me who's just beginning. I can't, and I hate for this to sit here and not go to waste. So comment Turkey, and then I'll pick a winner in the next 2 weeks or so, or before my next, I'll let you know the next FlossTube I have. Okay, so wasn't that fun? Things that I have on the way. Oh, I wanted your opinion on something. The first, hold on. The first project, I mean the next project or next pattern that I'm gonna put on here, on this one, calls for 2 colors. Just 2 colors, because it just says wash your hands, right? So do you think that this will be good? It's just like it's white and $9.39. I had these extra, and I thought, well, I'm just gonna use those instead of using my my sulky. But will that show up like with a white? Dang it, let me just get 2 of them. It's too much in my hands. Do you think the white will show up on that fabric? Good. Or should I just use all one color? Let me know what you think. I don't know. Okay, so I think that's it. I have more, like I said, I have what have I ordered? Ordered stuff that's coming to me. I've got some more bags that are on their way, some more fabric that's on its way, and I don't think I don't have any more patterns because I'm okay on the patterns, and I really like downloading them. I really like the PDFs. I mean, I really do like the PDFs. So they're just easy for me to work with for some reason. So and they're cheaper and everything. But no, I'm not saying I'm never going to order patterns again. I don't have any that I've ordered. It's mostly fabric that I have ordered. And I'm hoping to get some more silk, try some more brands of silk floss, but right now some of the places I want to order from aren't shipping because of everything that's going on. So I'll just have to wait and be patient. And I can do that, but I've got bags and I've got fabric that are on its way, and I need to order some more floss for if I ever, well, I don't need to do that right now. I've got plenty to keep me busy. So, okay, that's it. I'm finished. I'm going to put that video on the end of this though, just for your entertainment. And I hope y'all are doing well, and I hope that, like I said, you can find something funny throughout the day that will make you laugh and just kind of, you know, I know it's not a funny situation, but sometimes the things we do to entertain ourselves while we're in the situation are funny. So it'll, you know, if you can laugh a little bit at something, you know, smile at something, it makes you feel better. So I hope y'all stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye, y'all. If you're doing that, how do you shoot them? Seriously, you don't wear that on your head. Okay.